Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Monday, May 27, 2024. Let's find out what's going on the Forex economic calendar at the beginning of the trading week. So I've just had the medium and very important events for today. So we are still waiting the data from the Germany, business expectations, current assessment, and IFO business climate index data. All of them are scheduled for release at 10 o'clock, and as you can see, most of them is expected to be to beat the previous month data, right? Business expectations are expected to grow from 89.9 to 90.5 points. Current assessment supposed to grow from 88.9 to 89.9, and the business climate index supposed to grow from 89.4 to 90.4, so 1 point almost everywhere. So it will be quite disappointing if this data will be actually lower than expected. ECB lane speech is scheduled for release at 2 o'clock. Wholesale sales from Canada are scheduled for release at 2:30, and we got two speeches during the New York session. German Buba Mauderer will give a speech at 3:30, and FOMC member Williams will give a speech at 7:45. So pretty much London session might be quite busy, but then the New York session is supposed not to be that busy on Monday morning. So because of the Eurozone data, German data, let's just jump to the Euro dollar and see what's going on there. Euro dollar for our chart is looking like this. Let me just zoom in for you guys. There you go. So what do we have here? The first off is that the price is locked. Price is locked between 50 and 100 periods moving average. So right now we are just bouncing from the moving averages. Right now we consolidate just below the 50 periods moving average, 1.0856, and the market might be ready for another movement to the upside, especially because the RSI is now quite positive, 55 points. Let's say it's not that strong, but it's positive. After the dip towards the level of 40 points, we got this nice rebound. So if the bulls wants to continue to move higher, they need to take out the 1.0885 local swing high and 1.0895 another swing high, in order to get towards the supply zone located between 1.0834 or 1.0848. As you can see, there are some technical supports here. 1.0813, then we got 1.0797, 1.0793 technical support, and in the case of a breakout to the downside, 1.0754. So it all depends on how the market will react on the IFO data from the German. If there is expectations that this data actually will beat the previous data, so the expectations are high and positive to the upside, of course. So if there's any disappointment, we might see some sort of the sell-off on the euro dollar. So it's worth to watch what's going on the with the Germany IFO index. Okay, that was the euro dollar. Let's go and analyze another major. This is British pound. What's happened here? As you can see, we got this five-way structure to the upside that possibly completed at the level of 1.27 and 60. Then we got this pullback or correction towards the level of 1.2675, and very nice bullish engulfing here at the end of this move, and movement towards the 50 periods moving average. Right now we trade around the level of 1.2742. Moving average is 1.2744, so it's only 2 pips away from the moving average again. Now this bearish divergence between wave 3 and wave 5 has been resolved. The market moved lower towards the level of 47 and then jumped right back on. So it broke below the level of 50 on the RSI. Nevertheless, it wasn't permanent, it wasn't for long. We are back now at the level of 63 points, so definitely momentum is strong, it's positive. The market is looking to move even higher in this correction. So apparently this movement to the downside is not quite strong enough to be, let's say, counted as the technical correction. B and C to the downside, okay, it's done. Nevertheless, it's still not enough in terms of the percentage and time to be a valid correction. Okay, so we need another development here, some sort of the horizontal development, maybe some pullback to the downside again. Nevertheless, the market is positioning itself to continue the up move once the correction is done. So please be prepared for this. Technical resistance 1.2760, the high of the wave 5. The technical support, as I said, 1.2675. So let's just switch to US dollar to the Japanese yen, and this market is moving as expected. After the breakout above 155.96, we got the movement towards 156.80. We even broke this level, and we went up, let's say, roughly around 157.16. Now we are testing this level of 156.83 as the technical support. So let me just change the color to the technical support, and this level is the technical support as well. That zone is no longer valid. However, this nice technical support might be useful in the future. The outlook is bullish, but RSI is coming off the extremely overbought conditions with this slight pullback here. We went down towards the level of, let's say, 54 points. So basically the market is almost ready to continue the upside movement. The next target is 158, and eventually the 160.20 might be the next target, as this is the high, yearly high, current high, swing high, long-term high as well. And this is the level when the reportedly Bank of Japan intervened on the currency market, causing this fall towards 151.87. So for now, as you can see, this movement here might look even impulsive, because if we consider this as the wave 1, sharp correction, zigzag correction, wave 2, and now we are counting wave 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and wave 3 might be done even above the last high of 160.20. Alright, so please keep an eye on the current developments. As long as we make this internal higher highs and higher low, the outlook remains bullish on the US dollar to the Japanese yen. Because of the Canadian data, let's just take a look at the US dollar to the Canadian dollar. As you can see, we had a false breakout above this trend line. Of course, this trend line starts here. We got first, second, third point, then we have the breakout. Nevertheless, the market returned below this trend line again. Didn't even hit the technical resistance at 1.3760. Local high was made at 1.3740. So let's just place our line here as well. So this is the technical resistance, and as you can see, the number of technical resistances is getting bigger. There's more resistances for the bulls. Very sharp reversal from the extremely overbought conditions below the level of 50, with the lowest low at the level of 1.3647. Now we are trading below the trend line, below the 50 and 100 periods moving average on a 4-hour chart, and below the 50 points line on RSI indicator. So market is under the bearish pressure. However, this movement to the downside might resulted only because the market hit actually the extremely overbought conditions. So the recent movement here, as you can see on the US dollar to the Canadian dollar, let me just take my price range tool. Okay, this was roughly around 1.13% from the extremely oversold conditions to the extremely overbought conditions, right? So maybe there is another movement. The scenario is like there's another movement to the downside, and the market conditions will be oversold again, and then the market will be ready to move higher. This scenario is valid if there is no immediate return back above the trend line, back above the level of 1.37, and then if RSI is back towards the positive territory. So this scenario is valid as long as the market keeps trading below 50 and 100 periods moving average, below the trend line and so on. The outlook remains slightly more bearish than bullish. And last but not least, let's take a look at Bitcoin after the weekend. We got this movement to the downside in wave 4, so it looks like wave 4 has been completed, but now the market needs to unfold the wave 5. As you can see, for now the 50 periods moving average on a 4-hour chart is putting a lid on the bulls. We got the pin bar. We got the very nice series of the pin bars here. The market is being sold into the strength, sold into the strength, sold into the strength, sold into the strength, sold into the strength. So there is a bearish pressure. Definitely, market had been trying to move above the level of 50. Again, 56 points on the RSI was done, but now we are back below the level of 50. Market is under the pressure, and it looks like if this is the true scenario, then please remember that our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potential impulsive scenario will be invalidated and relabeled for the A, B, and C corrective cycle, which means again that the big corrective pattern that started here with the all-time high is still developing, and it's not the end. So unfortunately, we need to focus on the current developments on the Bitcoin, as we don't know for sure. We don't have a confirmation for sure whether this pattern will be, as we optimistically assumed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive pattern to the upside, or whether it will be ABC only 3-wave pattern to the downside, and then to the downside wave will develop. The confirmation of the alternate pattern comes with an invalidation of the impulsive cycle, comes with the level of 65,400 breakout. So the high of the wave 1, basically. When the high of the wave 1 is broken, then ABC to the upside is done, and now we can continue lower, unfortunately, for the bulls, of course. That's everything from me for today, for the Monday morning. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.